What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This is the Blue Lion run. I have got plenty of people who are ready to move up in class. So, first off, our good friend Dimitri. Gonna become a soldier. Look at him in that pretty armor. It's 100%, yeah. I'm not gonna let the tension build watching him write on paper. And Dedu, seeing he's an axe user, he's moving up into the fighter class. Excuse me, sorry about that. How his magic goes up. Ash, seeing that you are using a lance and are gonna eventually move up to be a cavalier. Suppose you should become a soldier. I actually like his look in that armor. And our good friend Sylvain is going to become a fighter. Seeing that, god damn, his look as a fighter is pretty sweet. You know, black, like you're just the dark black with the like dark red accents. It's probably some of my favorite color combinations. And Yuri, he will be turned into a fighter. Again, I like Yuri's too. That sort of steel gray. As I said, we will go do that stuff, or we will keep advancing everybody as we go.
Here. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
I had forgotten.
We must try harder from now on.
Okay. Alright, now we have pretty much just free use of the monastery. We'll run around and talk to everybody. Can't remember if this is the chapter that we get access to the battalion guild. I hope this is the chapter that we get access to the battalion. I can't say battalion guild. There we go. Hopefully this is the chapter that we get access to that, because my battalions are really taking a lot of damage. That's right, I'm a force in nature.
Gossip's wrong. Hardworking people usually don't like to make a big fuss about it.
Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword, but I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
How come you have no faith in me?
Lord Lonato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
You know, this is something I was thinking at the end of the last video when we had that support with Yuri. It's something that I think I've mentioned before.
I'm here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
It depends on how hard you work.
And all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
What was I saying? Come on, brain. Oh, right. It's something about that conversation, that support with Yuri. I really, really like that support with him. Yeah, unit appearance is what I was looking for. Trying to remember how. God damn it. I can't have her just in her normal academy gear, but also have the longer hair. I like it so much better than that weird bowl cut that she's got. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Yeah, they did something really interesting with Yuri's supports. You know, with Byleth, you know, they were mentioning the scorpion tattoos and everything. So, and that kind of gives a connection to Yuri in this criminal organization. I think it was also mentioned in that that support. I think that was at the end of the last interlude chapter. That when we were talking with Caspar, he went like rushed headfirst after a guy who had that scorpion tattoo.
Goodness. I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles.
I'm not going to try to recruit just yet, not until I can put in some work this month. Yeah, like I was saying, it's just they did some interesting. They kind of fit him and his criminal organization into this game in some interesting ways. You can also say that say the same thing when you see his supports with Bernadetta. He and those two have an interesting connection.
Hey, Teach, there's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve. Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there.
It's going to be a weird statement, but I really like how the eyes are drawn in all the character portraits. It's just, it makes them really, it draws you into the character's face.
Okay. Right. We're going on a mission with the Knights, right? I wonder if... Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I was just wondering if someone I've been searching for might be among them.
I mean, even if it's a character, and again, nothing against Annette, but, her eye color is just, it's kind of dull. It's not very, it doesn't pop, but it still kind of draws you in. But then you see a character like, Dimitri has those very just light blue eyes. Claude has those kind of dark green eyes, and then Edelgard with those light purple eyes of hers, which are really cool to look at.
Thank you. I'm definitely gonna find him.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it.
I will try not to.
To get you if you stay up too late.
Thank you for telling me about ghosts.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Talk to the counselor. Ooh, I can get a steel bow for that. And the Night Hall and stables are now available to us.
Let's see. Doubtless, there are times when one must take up their blade, even if there's no chance of winning. But this, it's downright senseless. Lord Lonato knows better. If he had enough allies to back his rebellion, it would be a different matter. My apologies. I was just thinking aloud. This whole situation is a bit too strange for my liking. Even with the necessary preparations in place, there is always a chance that something unexpected will occur. Please be ready for anything, Professor. Will you?
Of course. And yeah, we need to find information on Abyss.
Strong, but on the front lines, anything can happen. Losing him would be devastating for Fargus. I hope the Church understands.
And do we keep heading up? I'll head down and then head back up.
Oh, hello, was there something you needed?
Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures. Oh, Professor, excuse me.
Okay, I took a shot. Oh, wait, no, she needs riding. Yeah. I guess it probably would have made sense not to try to recruit her there. Oh, well. Well, we'll talk to her in the future months.
Your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you.
Yeah, they already don't like me.
Dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
I'm also pretty sure your laziness has something to do with that, but whatever.
Abyss? You're in ancient, sprawling room. Some folks...
Blah, 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 blah. Stuff about Abyss.
Hey, Professor. I know you're busy. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. Thank you. A merchant.
Okay.
There we go. I will... Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that is talking to Yuritsa. That is what his quest is. That's what I thought it was.
What? It is true. I have a favor.
And go see the Italian Guild. Just keep grabbing shit.
Hey, Professor, do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving, no matter how much I eat before I train. I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Inspiration. This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan.
And I will harvest what I planted. And plant new shit. And I got plenty of gold right now, so we will spread.
Flowers within the greenhouse are removed. They will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Inspirational.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I've talked to everybody down here. Yeah. Oh, Lorenz's. Oh yeah, Lorenz is up near the top, near the cathedral. So I will talk to Bernadetta.
Huh? What do you want? Sorry.
Okay. I think I need 20 strength. I think I've said that before, but I wasn't sure what my strength was at. I thought I'd take a shot. I think most characters I'm able to start recruiting. It's the ones that need heavy armor and riding that I need to be a little careful of right now. Where's Dorothea?
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Saros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay? I do find you very...
Yep, I still need higher charm. My authority is plenty high enough.
Professor!
Ingrid, you look lovely.
Take the side of the people of Dusker. I just don't understand it. Only 4 years ago, they murdered our king and slaughtered the soldiers and knights who were with him, all of whom were innocent. Even if he can forgive them, I can't. Not ever. What they've done is against all codes of honor and ethics.
And we head up here. I'm trying to think who's all up here. Lysithea, Eloise. And I have a great love of the sea, but Garreg Mach has too much distance from it. I am needing to be inside the water soon. Where's the best place for swimming?
Thank you.
There you go. She apparently liked that answer. And I got a free steel bow for that. Song and dance live on in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? I'm sure you'll live in someone's heart. Yeah.
Please, Professor, there must be some mistake. Lenato would never raise arms against the church. At least, he never said anything to me about it.
Poor kid.
Hey, what?
I have a past here is the Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Saros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year, for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Okay, now just Lysithea's up here. And I think, yep, she's down here.
The monastery grounds are far too spread out. Feels like it takes hours to get from one area to another. And no, that's not because I'm getting lost. I'm a fully capable, mature person who never gets lost.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm actually very...
Took a shot. Again, it's, mostly it's just, I can't speak unless I slow down, take a breath. Sorry. No, it's my stats that are holding me back right now. You know, it's my low charm, low magic. It's all that basic stuff at the start of the game. My actual stats themselves, or my, not stats, my skills should be high enough for a lot of these.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner.
You know, feckless is such a great word that we don't get to use very often.
Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say? Precisely why true nobility is well respected. It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. It's a shame I am not in your...
Yeah, okay. Looks like we're getting close to recruiting him. I think we've... Oh, I forgot to go to the dining hall to try and recruit people. Oh, I guess I also forgot to go see Sylvain. And
Thanks for your
turn
help.
this quest into Dimitri. Do we have any, Manuel and Geralt. I want to say Geralt's quest is the tutorial to teach you how to turn in lost items. And I think Manuela's is the start of faculty instruction. I think that's what they are.
Hey!
What do you require?
And we'll replenish all of our battalions. Free steel lance.
Battalions from various territories gather at the guild. There are even some that aren't affiliated with, as we are allowed to hire them, as they fight, when that happens.
Yeah, I understand how battalions work. Yeah, the Blue Lion Knights. All those are really cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Blue Lions have a Dancer Corps. Interesting.
Do you want to hire this?
I'll buy that one. That's cool. So that the Index Sword Fighters, Macuel, Evil Repelling Company. Alright.
Farewell.
Yeah, that's interesting. I knew there were dancer battalions. I could never remember who had them. You know, it's one of those I've never really seen them.
What?
I'm still leaning towards Constance being my dancer. I think it makes sense with her being a sword and magic user.
I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone. Ah, of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Well, I mean, and not just, I mean, there are plenty of classes if I just want to have her focus on the sword and magic. Just because her magic is always so much higher than her strength. Yeah, I think Dancer fits her a lot better.
Today's meal was delicious. Linhardt keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely! I knew you'd see things.
Professor, I feel I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire... Hence my mention.
And I'm just going to play both sides.
However,
Nope. Still not enough magic.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought... You wouldn't have...
Yeah. You're worried about Flayn.
If you do see...
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. That...
Yeah, her slovenly behavior.
Dropped a sandwich on the floor.
That's right, I forgot about that. He's disgusted that she'd eat a sandwich like that. And don't get me wrong, you know, in my own house, I've dropped a sandwich, or I've, you know, maybe something similar like that has happened. But, you know, it's in my own house, not public.
Professor,
I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Alright, that's taken care of. Anyone over here?
Really?
The Castle Gaspar, eh? It was by request of the son of that family. I have a request.
And lost and found. The,
Hey, you.
teaches me how to deal with lost items.
Did you hear? The king spilling. Would you be so kind?
And faculty training.
I simply
as well.
must thank you, Professor.
Work on that one. There we go. Now I can start working on heavy armor and the, what was I saying? I can start working on heavy armor and the things that I need.
This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art, but I won't.
I think the last person I still need to talk to, Lady Rhea.
Of course. Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is meting out appropriate punishment as a member.
Yeah. All your general Pope stuff. And you know what? I'm not gonna take any, what is it anymore? Faculty training from her. I really don't need it. Gonna go, although I will get some from Geralt, because he can give me some training in horse riding.
Thanks for your help.
There we go. Quest complete. Yeah, I know how that works. Eloise, I believe, is axe and brawling. She is sword and brawling. Marianne, Hanneman. I believe Hanneman, yeah, he has knowledge of riding.
I'm so that just now.
If you can't remember what Seth. Yeah, nothing I need. I mean, I have a low flying skill, but the only person to recruit who requires flying is Ingrid. And, you know, she's part of our class from the very start, so doesn't really matter. Okay, we got that one. Oh, that's right, I can have Anna. I think she also has
Hey, Professor. I'd love to.
horseback riding. No? Huh. What she did. And finally, let's go talk to Eloise. Because I know he, now that I think about it, can boost my skills in heavy armor.
I have a past. Sorry, it's open to the.
There we go. We'll start chunking away at that as we go. Everything else, I think I've talked to everybody, tried to recruit everybody who I haven't already recruited. Yeah, I still need, like I said, I need my horseback riding and everything, but looks like that's all gonna have to wait till next month. I feel like that's everything. I can do some supports.
Well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend out the rest of my activity points and do some supports, and we'll hop into the instructional period.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment? Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me? Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. I finally get it! You really are a great teacher. No way! I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and, well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. Know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. Ugh, I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here?
Oh, Professor, are you training too? I was just about to finish up, but if you want to join in, I can stick around a while longer. Oh no, it's fine. Just do your thing. Don't mind me. Come on, don't be shy. Phew. I'm beat, but we're finally done. I was already training when you got here, and I finished right alongside you. Guess I outlasted you, huh? Speak for yourself. I'm always looking to improve. By the way, Professor, something I wanted to ask. Are you really Captain Gerald's kid? That's a pretty detached tone to take about your own family. What's your opinion of him, then? You must look up to him, at least. It doesn't sound like you really appreciate him. You didn't even know until you came here that he used to lead the Knights of Seiros, did you? If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be half the person you are now. You probably never even thought about how lucky you are. Oh, okay, this really bothers me. Listen up. I don't care if you're the teacher and I'm the student. I'm going to outshine you. I know you were some famous mercenary before you came here, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be better than you ever were. In fact, I'll surpass you in no time at all. So don't blink. You might miss it.
Oh, it's only you. Is there some reason you're here? Your gaze was rather piercing for someone who was just looking. Oh, I see now. You found yourself captivated by my charms. This sort of thing happens all the time to those of us blessed with such transcendent beauty. If you say so. You seem a trifle stuck on the point, if you ask me. Now then, you may call yourself my tutor if you wish, and I shall attend your classes. But none of this charade will make the idea of a mercenary teaching me any less absurd. What was that look? Are you trying to convey that I'm a mere commoner like yourself? Well, you are correct. Think of me as a temporarily embarrassed noble. Even a gilded wyvern must take refuge in its cave occasionally, but in time, it will soar free once more. I shall fly, bold and beautiful, into the skies again. My nobility and all of House Nouvelle shall be restored. The luck isn't a thing that you can bestow or that I need. I will do this. When I restore the glory of my house, you may serve me in some menial way. I may even pay you. Is that the most you can say when offered such a tantalizing prize? Say whatever you like, if it makes you feel better. It shall not sway me one way or the other. You look as though you want to say something. Allow me to save you the effort. If you intend to tutor me, I will require you to first prove that time will not be wasted. Show me not just your talent for teaching, but your wisdom, your skill, your mettle, your sense of authority. Of course! I've been struck by my own genius. You may assist me in my research. That ought to provide a chance for you to grasp the extent of how magnificent I am. It will also afford me the time I need to scrutinize your character. It's a plan so perfect that you can't turn it down, huh?
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train? Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary. I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength. Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught. Now I'm intrigued by your fighting style, and by who you really are. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it. Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Believe whatever you want, but I'm honestly not sure if I can ever love again. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town. Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will. Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something? Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean, after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way. While I'd love to help, I don't want people getting the wrong idea with me being alone in your room. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose. I think he'd be happy to hear you say that. Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do. Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Hello, Felix. I see you're here to train as well.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
With that mouth of yours, you grow more like your brother every day.
Shut up. And stop walking around on your hind legs. You're not fooling me.
I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so.
Because I know what you really are. A beast craving blood.
A beast craving blood, am I? I assume you're speaking of the events 2 years ago. Last time we met outside the academy?
I am. The way you suppressed that rebellion, it was ruthless slaughter, and you loved every second. I remember the way you killed your victims, how you watched them suffer. And your face, that expression, all the world's evil packed into it. That was our first battle. I remember it vividly. Oh, something wrong? Go ahead and deny it, you wild boar.
I deny nothing, Felix.
Well then. I suppose the Dimitri I once knew died during that slaughter in Dusker, along with my brother.
Perhaps you're right.
Hurry up and get out of my sight. I don't make a habit of talking to beasts.
I'd better avoid the training grounds. I swear His Highness never sleeps.
You're out late, Sylvain. Is it safe to assume you've been wildly carousing with women? I'm afraid that behavior simply will not do.
Ah, Your Highness! Hello. No, I was not wildly carousing with women. There was only the one. Let's just forget you saw me. Agreed?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. Sylvain, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at night. But you must learn the art of moderation. Again and again, you end up wandering the streets until the early morning.
Okay, I get it. I don't need one of your lectures. I've got them all memorized anyway. I promise I'll be better in the future. I'll stop going out at night, I'll focus more on my studies, and in return, you'll go into town with me, and we'll invite some cute girls to dinner. Shall we shake on it?
The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. How did you even arrive at such a notion?
You need to get out more. Naive and uptight is no way to live your life.
Naive and uptight? Yes, well, compared to you, I imagine I'm downright run-of-the-mill.
I'm not so sure. Most men are experienced enough to know not to give a dagger to the girl they...
Will you never let that rest? It was many years ago. Perhaps a good knock on the head will help you to finally forget about it.
With your brute strength, a knock on the head could knock the life right out of me. You'd better watch that temper, Your Highness. So how about this? I'll try to behave, and you'll try to loosen up.
If I do as you wish, will you truly promise to improve your behavior?
What'd I just say? Of course I'll behave. A knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. What about you? I want to see you with a girl on your arm.
I am a man of my word. I will attempt to do as you ask. But you had better uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Seriously? Yeah, I'll believe it when he introduces me to the lucky girl. Oh, Dimitri, you always take even the silliest things so very seriously. This should be fun.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Annie, is this a friend of yours?
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming!
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
I hope so. But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
You're actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Well, that was a good amount of supports. Alright, let's see here. I ended up, for Anna, on my little, as I keep saying, highly scientific randomizer, ended up picking a mage with Anna. So I was thinking how to focus on magic down the road for her. And I think, you know what? She has a budding talent in writing. So I'm thinking we turn her into a Valkyrie.
Ooh.
Work to start getting a spell for her. And same with Ingrid.
That was
They should learn their first spells at rank D. She might not learn a faith magic spell, but yeah, still she's in a better spot than she was.
Well,
there we go. He learns thunder. close, but he'll get the next level up at the end of the week, I guess I should call it. He's already working on horses. I was gonna put this into authority so I can maybe start giving him better battalions, but you know what? I want to get his budding talent to activate. Same with our good friend Sylvain here.
All right.
Start working towards that. Really, I'm just gonna keep picking things for all these guys right now, just trying to get their budding talents to pop. Caspar, what am I working on with you right now? Maybe I shouldn't have been working with Caspar now that I think about it. Oh well. Yeah, why not? Start trying to give him a little bit more authority. And everyone else is good. Let us begin the lecture. Art has never been my forte. Even when I apply myself and sketch a ton, I don't seem to improve. I can envision an image so perfectly in my head, but turning it into something physical that I feel good about eludes me. And perfections and an art piece of charm, focus more fervently, and be diligent. I think that's the answer she'd like. Really? Figured she'd like that answer more than the top one. Yeah, focus on axe and heavy armor to become a heavy armor class. That's what I'm working on with you right now to do.
Thanks a million.
There you are, Anna. Happy birthday.
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it? My goodness, it's so late in the evening. That must be exhausting. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
It comes with the territory.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my...
No, you can finish that sentence.
Imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Oh, Mercedes, you are just so precious.
Thank you.
Right. Today, I guess we should get it done with... Professor, we finished up quickly. Right.
That worked out well.
I've got it.
Am I starting to master
Go.
this?
I'm really getting the hang of this.
It's all coming together.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I get it.
Ah, I finally get it.
It is still far from enough.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
Everybody's getting better now. That's good. And from here on out, I'm just going to go with no commentary. I'm mostly just because, just be popping in for the little instructional periods and whatnot. But basically, it's just instructions and supports from here on out. Yeah, as usual, guys, thanks for watching. As always, social media is in the description, all that stuff. Thanks for watching, and I guess if anything, I think anything really important happens that requires my attention, I will pop back in. But till then, guys, thanks for watching. I'm out.
It's all... That... This...
Is this...
I've learned a... Nope. Not as hard.
Can't say it.
Go on.
Oh. I'm looking. You make it. You make it. You make it.
My efforts. You see, I shall. I could do.
Chatterbox.
We're all done here.
Oh, yes.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I get it.
But still got room to grow.
All that studying has paid.
Thank you.
Easy.
I must continue to work hard.
Oh yeah!
All that hard.
Was there ever...
Easy peasy.
Am I me? Thanks.
I learn with not weirdly. Thanks for
Professor.
We're all done?
Oh, yeah.
I've deepened my understanding.
I've got it. Got it. Good to go.
I will master.
I'm a quick study.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
New.
I packed.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
To-do! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, Oh, no, I just got a little spooked. I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on it.
Right, sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time. Let us fix this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Today's dinner is steak and then a cake that's yummy yum. Now it's time to fill my tummy tummy tum. Oh, this mountain of sweets and treats that I long to eat. Oh, stacks of steaks and cakes and crumbs and yums.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Felix, you were listening, were you?
I heard enough to know that you're hungry.
No! I mean, well, yes. At least tell me you didn't see the dance.
You have nice footwork. Get something to eat. I can take over watering the plants.
You're evil, Felix!
And you're shouting.
You can't just spy on people while they're singing without even saying anything! It's not right!
I actually did call out that I was coming in. It's not my fault you didn't hear.
Well, you need to speak louder then! Ugh, this is so embarrassing. And of course I was singing some silly food song I made up. I should have been singing about bears or swamp beasties.
I didn't realize there were songs about bears and swamp beasties. That food song seemed to be close to your heart. Your stomach isn't far from your heart, after all.
Oh, you are the worst!
Huh. What was that about? I better water these plants. Wouldn't want them to get thirsty, or they might start singing too.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for a tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Mm-hmm.
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
That long? Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you are very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness, me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like. We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
Oh my, Ignaz. You're in a hurry. Is something the matter?
The professor wants us to gather at the training grounds. Didn't you hear?
Of course I did. I'll head over in a bit.
Are you sure you want to wait? I can hear the professor calling.
We're not needed until after the lunch hour. We have plenty of time.
Oh, I guess so. I was just panicking a bit. I wish I could be calm like you. How are you so unflappable?
Well, rushing around doesn't help, does it? I mostly try to stay out of everyone's way. There's no point in overexerting yourself. Anything that needs doing will get done eventually.
Huh. So that's the secret to happiness.
I suppose. But it's not nearly as philosophical as you make it sound.
No, it's perfect. I feel like I don't quite fit in with other people. So in situations like this, where I have to talk to someone, I panic a little. Please, teach me how to be as calm and collected as you are.
Honestly, Ignaz, you're making this out to be much bigger than it is. I mostly just don't pay attention. Being like me is more trouble than it's worth.
But you always seem so happy. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. Come on, let's head to the training grounds. I may slow you down, though.
All right. You don't have to rush. But I'm going to anyway. See you there.
Goodness, don't strain yourself.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure. I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What? Oh, well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit! Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away. Ugh. She played me like a fiddle. Hey, Ignatz. What are you doing here? Hello? Oh, you're painting.
Ingrid, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same. I did ask you the same. Anyway, I'm just visiting the cathedral. I must say, that painting is looking wonderful.
Ah! Don't look! Don't look!
Why not? It really looks great.
Really?
I wouldn't lie. Let me have a look. Oh, it's the statue of St. Saros.
I hope you don't think I was ignoring you. When I'm painting, I get totally absorbed.
Of course not. My feelings aren't hurt so easily. What if you gave her a more edgy outfit? Shorten up her skirt or something?
No, that would be improper.
Ooh, and how about making her sword bigger? Oh, turn her into a valiant knight.
But she's not a knight.
Ah, come on. Just this once? Huh. She doesn't exactly look like a knight. More like a maniacal demigod.
Yeah, it just kinda came out that way.
It's different. Not quite how I envisioned.
It's my fault. I should have stuck to my original idea.
I'm sorry I pushed you, Ignatz. I'll leave you be.